Okay guys, so me and Big Kyle are going to be taking you through a pull day today. Planning on filming a couple of sessions over the next few months, just to take you with us along the journey of trying to get as big as possible. Hopefully it'll be entertaining for some of you, probably one for some, but something we wanted to do for a while, so now we're starting. Today's pull, one of the areas which I want to work on the most, my posterior. Feedback from my first and my last show, develop that back, thickness, lats, glutes, hamstrings, everything all together, to be fair. And so that's what we'll be doing today, focusing on that. So primarily just a back day. We do a hinge on our leg day, so we do an RDL there. But it'd be cool to just take you through what we're doing, why we're doing it, just some off the cuff conversations with me and Kyle. Hopefully educate and motivate some of you along the way. So yeah, like I said, today's pull. Tomorrow we've got, what we got tomorrow? Push tomorrow. It's actually my birthday tomorrow, so it'll be a birthday push session. Kyle's got a card for me this morning, hopefully, and yeah, it should be a good end. So join us today and let us know what you think. So yeah, we'll generally start more sessions with around 10-15 minutes of walking. I'm not going to pretend we do any deep thinking or anything, but yeah, it's just literally getting some blood moving, helping digest a pre-workout meal, and also getting steps up for the day. Is very easy when you're not on prep or you're not dieting for anything in particular to slack on your steps, and that's typically when you'll start to see other things in your routine, in your day-to-day, whether that's, you know, pushing meal timings on, missing meals, waking up later, keeping set structure and set goals to take off. For example, like a step count, even if you're not dieting, is always a good idea. So I'm one who is guilty of missing my steps sometimes, and this time round, keeping cardio in, keeping steps in, it's not made it easier, but it's made it a lot more of a comfortable experience in terms of not being as bloated and just staying fitter, especially in those, you know, like leg days, for example, when you're doing heavy, high rep sets. You know, you don't want to be gassing out, and having some form of fitness within your bodybuilding or physique development regime is always something you want to do. So we'll get 10-15 minutes in, but yeah, take off some steps, get in the zone, probably take some pre-workout then, won't we?
Well, have you got some pre-workout?
I have, yeah. It's probably a good idea to take it before the gym, really, isn't it? But we just end up dry scooping it, don't we?
Also, we did absolutely ram it in for a while.
Yeah.
So we're trying to cut it down a little bit, like.
Prior to me going to Marbella last week, we were stim junkies when we broke.
2.5 scoops.
A good couple of scoops of either blood and guts or, oh fuck, I had blood and guts delivered before we came. I bought Knox Pump.
Oh, you've got the same one as before.
Yeah,
still sound though.
Yeah. Should do the job, shouldn't it? How many steps you want?
For today, probably like 2.5, I think. That feels like enough. I'm out of breath again these days, but that's the problem.
Bro, you're not supposed to
4,000 on.
You're not supposed to be on camera. We're supposed to be staying fit and healthy in the off-season.
4K steps, absolutely nothing.
Exactly. So just done top set on single arm prime bicep curls. We do start all of our sessions, other than legs, with the arm stuff first. I've seen really good progress by doing this. We've been doing it for about what, 3 months now, is it? 2-3 months?
Yeah, 3 months.
So we'll do like biceps to the start of pull, a triceps to the start of push, purely because I will admit I would half-arse them towards the end, if I'm honest. After batching yourself, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours doing push or pull, you don't really want to be spending too much time on the cables, messing about and you know, doing arms. So we'll do them at the start, hit them with full effort, you hammer them, and they have no detrimental impact on the rest of the session, to be honest with you. So the camera did just die. I did just talk about this. Cameraman's still in his probation period, so he wasn't keeping an eye on the battery. But look, we're going to do a back off set now. On the prime, once we've done the top set, rather than lowering the weight and doing more reps, we'll simply manipulate the resistance profile. So we'll put all weight on top. Yeah. So it completely drops off. So for example, when it gets into the short range, there's not as much tension as it is in the full stretch. Do you know what I mean? So it makes it easier, but it also aligns with the strength profile, if you like. So mine first. Let's go down first.
Squeeze. And again. Yep. Squeeze. Slow down. Yep. Nice.
So straight into easy bar, bicep curls, cable curls after the prime preacher curl. We're going to use the dual arm D-handle curls, but someone was on it, so we'll jump on here. Nice and basic, 2 sets to failure. And yeah, let's go. Biceps done. So first back exercise, single arm lat pull down. We'll do 2 sets again on here. A couple of like feeler sets, we're not really warming up. We're already warm. Just to get used to the movement and yeah, just get locked in for it. So we'll do 1 plate and build our way up to 3.5 then I think. So first proper working set, first exercise of back, first working set. As much rest as needed between the warm-ups and the working sets. You don't want to be like timing your rest periods unless you are on a time constraint. You need to be ready fully, physically and mentally. So a little bit more unfit now than I was when I was dieting, so it'll take a bit longer, but we'll go in then. So second back exercise up is the bent over row. Now, a lot of people that I program this for struggle to either connect well with it or feel like it gives them discomfort or pain. The key to this exercise is not actually looking for a specific sensation or feeling in the movement, if you like. So even though it's a back exercise, we're not looking to target our lats necessarily. We're looking to target the entire back, lower back, upper back, erectors, everywhere. And even traps, and even just standing in a hinged position like this with load in my hands is going to be taxing. It's the entire posterior chain. So yes, we want to be rowing, but we're not necessarily looking to be super strict. It's okay to have a bit of swing in the movement. If we wanted to do something that was super strict, we'd simply use a chest supported row, like we'll use next. So look at this movement more so as one which is going to develop different muscles, not just one specifically, such as the lats. And it's just about adding density, adding thickness to the back, moving heavy loads. It's not going to look the cleanest, but that's not what this exercise is for. I'm joking. mentioned on the previous exercise, the bent over row, we'll then move on to a chest supported row, which is this. You know, focusing more on the contraction, control, rather than just, you know, slinging some weight about. Yeah, I don't think the bent over row was that sloppy, but there's more of a focus on here than on the previous exercise. So if you can see, the majority of the weight is on the top peg. As I mentioned earlier, very heavy in the stretch, which makes sense because we're now fatigued later in the session, and then the weight drops off. Now, if you're relatively new to training, number one, you probably don't need to know much about this, and number two, this probably doesn't make sense to you. So obviously, most exercises, for example, machines anyway, they're hard to finish the rep, yeah? So what we're trying to do here is make it as easy as possible, almost like we got a spot, but still taxing the upper back in the stretch, yeah? So it's not rocket science, it's you know, small percentages that do add up over time. So we'll touch that for one, I think, is it? Yeah. And I would like to use lifting straps on here, but unfortunately the handles don't really allow for that, so we're raw dogging it. I'm not leaning forward too much, shoulders come forward a touch and drive. A lot more fixed than the barbell row, as you can see. Can you do that as well?
Yeah. Get one in. Oh.
Nice bro.
Got electrolytes in there.
Yeah. How's your drink?
I
was just going to say no. So, intra workout's got carbs in it, electrolytes, EAAs, glutamine, creatine, amphetamine,
ketamine,
water, squash. Just to try and get in me before the session ends, really. So we've got 2 or 3 exercises left after this, and obviously you don't really want to be consuming carbs as the session ends. So realistically, if you're having intra carbs and electrolytes, you want them for the session. So this will be done now on this exercise. We'll be ready for our post-workout meal after this. Hardcore song for this exercise, isn't it?
It's got a fucking travelling fairground in there, music.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Done.
3, 2, 1. So final exercise before doing some shrugs and shooting off is an upper back pull down, similar to like a wide bar pull down if you like, on the cables. It's more so of an upper back movement than a lat movement necessarily. A common conversation again I have with clients with a wide grip lat pull down. it's saying that they can't actually feel it in the lats. It's more of the upper back and just pulling down rather than targeting the lats. Yeah, maybe a close grip would be better for that. Maybe a single arm movement, just something to keep the elbow as close to the body as possible. This, on the other hand, as you'll see now, is more so just targeting the upper back, the rhomboids, and even a bit of traps as well. So you'll see what I mean now. So even though we did arms at the start, and I preached about how good it is to get them in at the start of the session, we are going to finish on one bicep exercise as well, because you don't really want to leave the gym without an arm pump on back day. So one set, just standard curls, and then we're done. It's going to take all day, it says.
Too right.
That'll do.
Men's physique, right?